So John, we just want to briefly look back on 2011. It's been a funny old season, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a real difficult year in many ways. Obviously the administration affected everybody greatly, and as James already mentioned, we travelled to Catalan with barely a squad, and they came away with a victory. And there's been some real highlights. 7 wins by these young men, these inexperienced men, and who were led so well by the more experienced players like Mike Corkides, Glenn Morrison, Julian Rinaldi and company. It's been a marvellous achievement, and I don't think they've been truly recognised for what they did achieve this year, because before the season started, well, in one game into the season we didn't know if we'd got a club travelling down to the Millennium, and then we got these players together, and they have worked really, really hard, and I've been very proud of them, and I've been very privileged to work alongside them. So I'm going after tonight, fellas, and I'd like to thank you players. You've been absolutely sensational. Thank you.
That's very well said and well received. I speak to you on a regular basis, of course, when we're coming to Wakefield, when you're with us on Sky Sports. I know that deep down you have enjoyed this season as much as any that you've coached in your 20 years in the game.
Yeah, I think it's been the adversity, backs against the wall, and the fact that we weren't expected to achieve anything. And they really brought an enthusiasm to the young men. They wanted to learn, and they wanted to progress, and they wanted to go out there as a group. And it's been a marvellous season, and it's one that I will remember. I've had some great times in rugby league, and this season certainly ranks with them. So players, coaching staff, because Paul Broadbent, Colin Sanchez, they've been magnificent as well. We've earned a drink tonight, so when I get off and it's done, get on it, fellas.
I noticed you didn't say you're going to buy him a drink, but I mean, I wouldn't expect that from you, John, I really wouldn't. You know, when you look back on it, you've had your highs, you've had your lows, obviously. Is there one special memory that you will take with you out of the door tonight?
Yeah, there's many, but I mean, in all honesty, that's 6 games when we first came to Wakefield and you know, that saved the club from relegation. That was as good as winning the cup with Sheffield, as good as winning the cup with Hull. It really did rank amongst it, because we were given no chance. Everybody thought we were going down, and I think everybody's looking, well, we're going to be a National League team. Well, we proved that we weren't. We survived, and we've progressed from that, and we're still surviving, and this club will go on to greater and bigger things.
Absolutely will. John, just stay there, because you are going to help us out now with the presentations. Our first award tonight is the Members Player of the Year, and the fans have been voting since the beginning of August for this. It goes to the man who they think has been the most impressive and consistent on the field this season. And so, let me announce the winner of the 2011 Members Player of the Year. It is Kyle Amor. Well, what an impression you've made in the 12 months you've been here on loan from the Leeds Rhinos. Congratulations for this.
Yeah, thanks very much. Thanks to everyone who voted for me for this. It means a lot, thanks.
And, you know, when you look back on your 12 months here, it obviously is a massive stage in your development as a Super League player.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just very grateful for Wakefield for giving me the chance to prove to myself and to other people that I can play at Super League. So it's been wonderful and amazing for me. Yeah.
You've come on in leaps and bounds. You feel now that you are a Super League player, you can put all this 12 months into the memory bank and carry on and do even better things next year.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I really hope and intend to do next year. Just bank all this, like you say, and kick on.
You've enjoyed your 12 months here. Been good fun.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah, I've had a great laugh, met some great people, and some great friends, and yeah, it's been awesome for me. Yeah.
Congratulations on the award tonight, Kyle. See you next season. Thanks very much. Going to come to you first of all, John, to just give us the criteria of this award. How do you decide the 2011 Rising Star?
Well, obviously it's somebody who's new to Super League and made a big impression. It's also someone who's willing to listen, learn and work very hard. And it's also someone that we as a coaching staff felt could go right to the top. So the three nominees for this are, once again, shows how good a season he's had, Kyle Amore. And secondly, he came from Hull KR. He wanted a chance in Super League, playing regular first team rugby. It's Frankie Mariano. And the final nomination is a young man who's been here right through the scholarship, worked his way through the grades, and he looks to have a great future. It's Matthew Wildy.
And let's see all the nominees in action right now, shall we?
What a quick play the ball, they get it wide, he's going for the line, he's got a try! He's started just 5 games this year. This is his 12th appearance off the bench. He's a former England under-16s.
And the winner of the Rising Star 2011, John, is?
And deservedly so, it's one of our own, it's Matthew Wildy.
Matty, many congratulations. I'm delighted that you've won this award because I've finally known tonight and learned tonight how to pronounce your surname. It's Wildy and not Wildy. Let you into a secret. I asked the coach, how do you pronounce his surname? He said, I don't know, I call him Matt. So I plumped for Wildy and it's Wildy. Congratulations on this award, Matt. How do you feel?
Cheers. Just happy to accept this award and cheers for coaching staff and Beans and John picked it, so cheers, thanks a lot.
And you're through the academy setup here, aren't you? You've come right the way through.
Yeah, and I'm happy to be playing first team, and I'm glad that the coaching staff have given me the opportunity, so cheers for that.
19 of 25, I make it, you played this year. Scrum half, standoff, hooker. Where would you prefer to play? I mean, Steve-O says there are no hookers anymore, and you're all half-backs anyway, but where would your preferred position be?
I'm easy, I'll play wherever, really, and I've enjoyed hooker this year, but if I have to play scrum half or stand off, I'll do so, and whichever's best for me, I'll play, so yeah, I'm happy.
They put you in a prop forward, you play there?
I'll give it a go.
I'm sure you will. Listen, you're only 20, your season, your life's ahead of you. What's your ambitions?
Just to
I know exactly.
Keep playing first team and keep progressing, and hopefully I'll go a long way.
You will go a long way. Matty Wildy, ladies and gentlemen, is your Rising Star 2011. Right, the next award is the 2011 Players Player of the Year. And this is sponsored by Fleetmaster. So can Nick Bucock join us here on stage, please, from Fleetmaster. Now, there are some, of course, who say that this is the biggest accolade that you can get, to be voted the best player by your peers, the people that you go into battle with each and every week. It must be a wonderful, wonderful feeling. It's obvious, then, if you win this award, that your fellow professionals respect and admire you and appreciate, more than anything else, what you have done for the cause all year. Let's take a look at the names in the frame. Here are this year's nominees in action.
Try to build some pressure if they can get that, and that's a good break.
And here they go with the break. It's a wonderful break. It's got Morrison in support, and Glenn Morrison will go over for the first try. It was Jeremy Smith who made the break, and Morrison, the skipper.
There are the three names then. Amazing. Kyler Moore is in the frame again for the Players Player of the Year award. So, the winner of the 2011 Wakefield Trinity Wildcats Players Player of the Year is Paul Johnson. Paul Johnson is the Players Player of the Year. How does that sit with you? How does that sound?
I'm absolutely gobsmacked and I'm made up. I've put a lot of hard work in this year, but I'd just like to thank the coaching staff and everybody involved with Wakefield, like James, Alison and John, and who's brought me here and given me the chance, because I've loved every minute of it. So
that's fantastic for you to say that, because there are people who would say, you know, it might have been a gamble coming here from St Helens, but not a bit of it. You've actually had a chance, haven't you, here? You probably never got one over there.
No, I only played a couple of games there, and John said to me, come here, and he said, you'll as long as you keep doing well, you keep your place, and I've always remembered that, and I'm just really grateful for getting the chance. So.
He kept his promise to you. That's the sort of bloke he is. He does keep his promises. John Keir. Now look, I make it that you've started each of the last 7 games, tries in the last 2 home games as well. I bet you're wishing the season was just starting, not beginning. Not just starting, not ending.
Well, yeah, it's been a long year, but it's always good to get a couple of tries. Yeah, we're not really used to that, but yeah, thanks.
Well, even Clarkey says you're not a bad player, so you must be doing something well. Paul Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, is your Players Player of the Year. Well done, Paul. Thank you very much. Right, we're going to name now the winner of the Eric France Award. This is sponsored by the club's major sponsors, Eric France Metals, and it recognises a player who, as well as performing outstandingly on the pitch all season, also puts themselves out for events off the pitch as well, basically for service above and beyond the call of duty. And from the sponsors of the award, Eric France Metals, can I ask Paul Walker of MOT City to join us here on stage? Paul is representing Eric France here tonight. And the winner of the Eric France Award in 2011 is Julian Rinaldi. Just watching in action here, Julian, on the field. That was a try. He gave it too. That makes a change. Julian, many congratulations. Look, I know your English is far better than my French, okay? So we'll do this in English. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, no problem.
Good man, good man. Right, look, fantastic. You know, this is your second spell at this club, so there must be a little bit of your heart that is Wakefield.
Yeah, it's true. Like, I just came here like 10 years ago, and I had like a good. I really had enjoyed my time here. And last year, John gave me the opportunity to come back, and I really enjoyed it too. So I'm a bit sad to leave this club because it means something like a lot to me. but hopefully maybe in the future I will come back again.
Well, why not? You never say never, do you? And you're leaving Wakefield, and you're back off to the bright lights of the big city down in London again, eh?
Yeah, just there's the same things, you know. I just enjoy the clubs where I went to, and I got the opportunity again to go back there, and I will do my 2 years here and see how it goes. But it could be my last 2 years, so maybe hopefully I can come back after for Wakefield and just get another help.
Well, that would be fantastic to see you back here. Everyone in the room wants you to return for a third term. Tell us a little bit about what you do off the field as well, because that's what this award is for. You're involved in other things, not just purely and simply playing.
Yeah, we just do a lot of work with the community, with the schools, and I'm doing too. I'm the ambassador for the State of Mind, who I think means a lot to me and just for the lot of players. I think it's a great cause and great association, and I try to support them.
Well done for that, because we had the State of Mind round last weekend, of course. Just a final point, do you realise that you scored the first try of 2011 in Cardiff, and you also scored the last try of 2011? So you are going to be the figure of a quiz question in years to come, I think.
Nice. At least if I can keep going and nail my name around, that would be great. But yeah, that's a good way to start and to finish. So hopefully, I don't score many, but when I can do it, I do it well.
You do it well. And Robert Hicks up there, he pointed to the spot. Julian Ronaldo, the Eric France Award winner of 2011. Right, next it's on to the Coaches Player of the Year. Please welcome to the stage the sponsor of this award from David Palmer Travel. It's Mr. Andy Palmer. And John, this is your major spot. Coaches Player of the Year. It's all yours. You tell us who the nominees are, why you've chosen them, and who the winner is eventually.
Yeah, this took a lot of thinking about, but we score each player with performance indicators week in, week out. One player we ruled out, and you'll understand why later on. But the three that we came up with as Coaches Player, one guy's just been up here, Julian Rinaldi, and Julian's been absolutely sensational this year. He's led from the front. He's a very clever player at dummy half, and I'm certain there'll be a big acquisition for Harlequins next year. Secondly, there was Paul Johnson, he's come from nowhere. Saints reserves 3 first-team games at St Helens. He's played the full season here, and he's been a true warrior. And the third one, who's directed the team in very, very difficult circumstances. He's been the conductor for the orchestra. It's Tommy Lee. So they're the 3 nominees, Eddie.
Good ball from Lee, and here's the second try from Paul Johnson. Well, the Cats and the Tigers supporters who've travelled here in numbers are stunned. But Wakefield, Paul Johnson...
And the winner is held in high esteem by his fellow players, is held in very high esteem by the people who've coached him. It's Paul Johnson.
I hope you brought some Brasso this week in the supermarket. You've got some trophies to clean here. Lovely words from John.
Oh, it's brilliant. He's I've got so much respect for him. Him and Beans and Colin and everybody else out coaching. They're great people, and I'm made up for to get the respect off the players and John and the coaching staff. I can't ask for anything. It's brilliant, and I don't know what to say really. I'd like to say thanks to all the older guys in the squad like Morrow and Julius and Corky, and I could name plenty more. They've been brilliant for me, and they just give me loads of confidence, and I've got so much respect for them, so I'd just like to say thanks to them as well. So.
Well said, Paul, well said. I hinted when you were up here a few minutes ago that Mr. Clark thinks you can go places. Does that fill you with horror, or does it fill you with pride?
Well, it's always nice to, especially on Sky as well, it makes it a bit better, but yeah, it's good. Hopefully if I keep doing well, anything can, I don't know what can happen, but I'd just like to keep playing well here next season, and I'm looking forward to it. So
I bet you are. Back row, prop, got a favourite position? Do you want to smash them or do you want to create them?
Well, I don't mind. Wherever I play, I'll give it 100%, but as long as I'm in the team, I'm happy, you know what I mean?
And onward and upward next year. What do you think the potential is for this club? So many good young players and some great signings for 2012.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Like a lot of me and a few other lads have got a lot of experience from this year, so we can take it into next year, and they've made some good signings as well. So I'm sure we're looking forward to it, and hopefully can do well.
We all hope the same for you in this room tonight. Paul Johnson is the Coach's Player of the Year. Congratulations, Paul. Thank you very much. Well done, John. Right, now we come to the final award of the evening, and this really is the big one. The 2011 Player of the Year, the Wildcats Man of Steel. And first we're joined by, again, by Paul Walker of MOT Metals, who are here on behalf of MOT Motors, I beg your pardon. MOT Motors, who are here on behalf of Eric France Metals. Getting me metals and me motors in the wrong way round then. And as I say, this is the top award of the night. It is the Man of Steel. I'm going to ask you again, John, here, what does it take to be a Man of Steel at any club?
Well, it's to go beyond the call of duty, really. And the three guys that have been selected as nominees have done that. One lad's had many plaudits already, Paul Johnson, but the other one's is a quiet lad in team meetings, but he's a bit of a tinker away from there, and he's played with a real serious injury, wrist injury that he's laboured through and worked through. And the second nominee is Adam Murphy. And then the third nominee is our captain, fantastic, Glenn Morrison.
And before we announce the winner of the 2011 Man of Steel, let's take a look at the video.
As Eddie rightly said, it is the big award, and it goes to someone who has gone beyond the call of duty time after time after time. You guys who stand on the sidelines and in the stand and watch this player perform, he performs exceptionally well, but you don't know the injuries he's played with and how tough he's done it, and at times he's carried this young squad on his shoulders, and he really is a captain fantastic, and he's a great person to know. It's Glenn Morrison.
Real good time, I feel alive.
Man of Steel is Glenn Morrison. Congratulations. Well done. Great, great. I mean, they all got up on their feet, and that's what you mean to them here.
Yeah, I've loved my time here. As it's been said before, just to echo the thoughts, it's been a tough year, but I couldn't have had more fun. But the bunch of lads that we've had, we've struggled through it, but we've laughed and we've done our best. And I think on the weekend, just that result, when so much everyone wanted to sort of send John out on a high, all the boys that are not going to be here next year, we wanted to finish well for them, not finish last, and we all put together and we got the result, and that's the sort of year it's been.
It has been. It's been a funny old year. You were at the Bulls, as you say, and you had them here on Saturday. You must have loved that. You must have loved to put one across them.
Yeah, I still enjoy going and watching the Bulls. I've got a lot of mates there, but yeah, if you're going to beat somebody, you want to beat your mates. So, so I was glad it was them. We're never going to lose that game. I knew that before the game, and I think everybody in that dressing room knew we weren't going to lose, and we got the result that we needed.
He said a lot about his players. What about? He's called you captain, fantastic. He's talked about Paul Johnson, Kyler Moore, Julian Rinaldi, the rest of the boys. What about the fellas stood behind you?
Yeah, I think enough's been said about John. Obviously, the time he's had here, it's been hard. He's saved the club. He's kept them in Super League. We've got another franchise. For me personally, he's been fantastic, helping with my coaching as well. You don't realise what you got until he's not there, and I think they're gonna miss him tremendously next year. Like, I hope he has all success wherever he goes, and I'm sure you'll see him in Super League again.
Glenn, 350 games you played and more in the NRL, in the Super League. You even played for the Exiles and broke every Englishman's heart earlier in the season. Thanks for that. Look, Steve Menzies got in the dream team at, what is he, 37? Yeah. 37, 38?
Yeah, he turns 38 this year, so...
There's time for you then?
Yeah, I'm after a new 3-year deal, so I'll be right then.
I think if you could get pen to paper tonight, everyone here would sign it with you. 5 country origin caps, there you go. James, there's a little message for you. 5 country origin caps, and you must have been delighted to make that Exiles team as well.
Yeah, when the concept was announced, I think everybody from Australia, New Zealand and the islands wanted to make that team, and I was 18th man, and I've been an 18th man for Origins and in Australian squads and never got to get on the field, so I thought it was the same again, but to be able to pull the jersey on and play against England, and I know it wasn't an official test match, but we took it like it was, and I hope it was good for the game, and for me personally it was one of the highlights of my career.
Well, this must also be a highlight of your career, to be named the Man of Steel at the club you play for. All power to your elbow. More to come?
Yeah, well, that's out of my hands at the moment. I say that to win this award is a great honour. I don't know if I played my last game here or not, so as I said, it's out of my hands, so we'll see how it goes.
I think, listen, I'm on 10%, okay? I think we've already got your new contract. Glenn Morrison, ladies and gentlemen, is your Man of Steel. Once again, show your appreciation for him. Glenn Morrison.